still on the train, but he's about to get in. Just like tell me what happened. Tell me what happened.
Maybe I should take this.
Nonagon, DM it to me, baby girl. Oh, you're
Okay.
recording? Okay.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, you could smile.
Smile.
I got
Okay.
a Vanksy review before this too. I'm double reviewing.
Oh,
Okay.
that's fine. You're gonna be locked in. You're gonna be locked in.
Nice. I like this.
I
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
that's my
this
dad's train pulling up. So
standard.
goodbye.
Okay. This is. I think Sav might be a little bit caught forward, but I think
Very.
I I I I'm not a big fan of rotate mids. Kind of for this reason. Like sometimes your players will find like really good openings, and they're just way too far back to commit. So actually, what do you guys think you guys should do in this situation? Let me go back real quick. Kind of like when you have high ground already, and like start the mid fight and you have high ground already, but like you're standing a little far back here. Like, I just want to know like what you guys think.
I mean,
If
I
it
feel
were
like we
if I were P Scout, I would just call it a walk forward.
Okay.
Like through center. I don't know.
Exactly.
But if we get enough like damage or like
Yeah.
enough picks,
Kind of
we
like
just walk
kind of like
at them.
right here. Yeah, exactly. Like, kind of like right here. You guys are still rotating, and then yeah, you guys have space, and they're not really fighting right now. Like in this like exact position, like Sav said, you could probably like bomb, right? Any other ideas? Okay. I think here, I don't know about, you kind of have to know like, I think there's kind of like a lack of communication here of like or just like awareness of like where your combo is currently at right now on the mids, especially like for rotate mids. You guys kind of have to all be on the same, kind of be in the same headspace, because like aggressing like this across is something that you guys have to kind of be prepared to do. And I don't think you guys are right now because you guys are still rotating. So I think if you do want to aggress across, it's something you have to call beforehand. Um, or yeah, because you could also, something you could also do is that, because rotate mids, like the whole goal of like rotate mids is to just like have people, is to try to like catch people um who are who are just behind on their team, right? So something you could try doing is, instead of like spamming combo, is to try to catch out that soldier right there, because he's far away from your team. So I would say like, yeah, so if you're gonna aggress, like call it beforehand, but otherwise try not to be aggressive. If you do find a good opportunity to bomb, just like yell at your team to walk forward. Yeah, I guess what happens. Oh, he's still rotating. Yeah, like as I said, yeah, I think the moment that your players are already like forward, the moment you guys realize that, you guys should not like keep rotating. Try to support your players bomb, because I think I saw it like for like a few seconds, like everyone was just looking at, like everyone was just standing in that one place close to pack. And I think at that point it would have been just better to just walk forward with your team. So yeah, do communicate with that. What do you say? Yeah, essentially. Like the moment you're like, you guys are rotating here, your teams are like, your soldier and your scouts already in. Like, just kind of like drop down here and just walk across. You know, because usually like your soldier and scout will play high already, which means that it'll be a lot easier for your med to live, and then your demo can just play on the low ground, which is really good for your demo, right? Um, okay. Oh wait, I like this. Oh, I like this. Oh. No way. That's insanity. Okay. These are evens. They should push it to second here, honestly. Okay. Yeah, you guys are still up one. You guys totally just push this. Okay, so is in. Yeah, you guys baited just okay. What the flip? Why do you guys call that off? Question.
I don't.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I don't know about. Okay, you're down a player here. I would not recommend like pushing your sniper all the way up here, especially because since if they're down a player, they're probably just gonna try to be like sending a person to sack already. So just having a sniper here very risky. Yeah. Is there? You're just gonna play the evens here. Okay. Yeah, I like this.
You stepped on the
Big pick.
barrel.
Okay. Okay, you're trying to like. Okay. So, okay, pushing out.
Pretty sure that was called
Okay,
off
they
as well.
forced. That okay. I'm not a big fan of pushing out there, because you're down. Okay, you only killed one player, and you're taking a really long time to like do anything off that. I don't like pushing there because I think it would have been it's really risky. Like I think if you didn't get the med to like force there, it would probably just been like up two straight up, and they can just roll your last from there. So if they're down a player, I think something you could do is instead of like pressuring as a team, maybe just like send us like a counter sack essentially. Um, I think a general rule of thumb is that if they're down two players, that's the time you should start considering like pressuring out. Because if they're just down one, they can just sack you and leave, and then play like full ad on the mid fight or on mid to second. Okay, so trying to back cap. Okay, get sacked. You guys do that. I like it. You should ignore him. Okay, beast. Okay, never mind. Okay, you do not. I don't know why we're like taking long to get through Joker. You guys, we only have 3 players up. Okay, like this. What? Dude, this scout is lost. Okay, down 2 players. You guys know you guys have huge ad here. Get your scout to start cap here. Okay, he's on the way. You guys should start pushing second already. Like I think you guys are taking too long. Pushing second here. You guys have ad their down players. Right. I think there's no reason to not push at that point. You're right. Okay, you guys are pushing the choke. Yeah, it's evens now. Like I don't know. I'm a little scared of this push. Scout tries to flank you, they just leave. What is this game plan here? Oh, they capped your mid.
Yeah.
Gulp. Okay.
I'm pretty sure we just never
That's
capped.
okay. Oh. What is their flank skill doing? Okay. Oh, did they? Oh my god, that's really funny. Okay. Okay, they're down 3 right here. Like, I think you guys are spending too long capping. Is what I'm realizing. Like, you just only need one person capping, and you want to be like doing stuff as fast as possible. Okay, you guys are just kind of using here. I'm a little unsure. You guys get a pick. You're stuck up here though. Oh, oh no. This is like a general question thing. Do you guys just like, do you guys take even Ubers into last all the time, like normally, or is that just like a one-off thing? Oh, Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Part of that was my fault because I was in too early when I was just kind of like gobbling up some of my medic's Uber when
Great.
I probably shouldn't have been in yet.
I think something I think for last specifically, I would try like I think one way you can definitely boost from being like I guess a like to being like more competent players I would say um is to like instead of just like taking Ubers into last, try to like find advantages basically. Like and it doesn't only have to be sacking. One of the main ways that higher level teams will like try to get an edge up on the last fight is basically to send like a something like to either to just like start pressuring in, like not using Uber, trying to like get a pick, trying to get the gun down, right? And then from there they can sack. Or like I know some teams also like really enjoy doing like 4-man sacks. They basically guarantee the med to force, and then you can just come refight second with Jad, right? And go to last with that if you can like run it down fast enough. Specifically for goalie wash, I would say that with flash fights, something you try doing is like having like like your combo in lobby, and really just trying to like for example on these last fights, like something you could try doing is sending your combo like lobby here and then just trying to like get the gun down, or having like let's say like both soldiers like up here shooting the gun on point, right? And then from there you can send like a sack, right? Trying to like give yourself advantages before you really do anything until last. Um, yeah, you can definitely take Ubers if the time is right. Like if you like, I don't usually recommend it, but if you can spot like oh their demo was like insanely forward and their med's like close, we can just use it and kill this demo, force the exchange, and then boom, now we're up a demo in the post fight. And that's something you could totally do. Yeah. But yeah, you guys are taking too long to cap, or just like not capping at all. um, and then I would say like don't have everyone like cap. You just need one person capping. I always try to find something to do if you're not capping, essentially. I think like honestly, always just try to fight. Like you have no reason to stand. No one has any reason to stand on point unless you're a flank scout or you're flank scout stead, or yeah, like if you don't really need to stand on point at all if you're like a normal player.
What the fuck?
What was that? What the fuck? So like at that situation, I think the moment that we're like okay, we're capping mid, let's just go straight into last. Like if I'm the caller here, I I would not I don't care about second at this point because I can have my scout come and cap it. They if like in that situation, if you could capitalize off the fact that they were still like down a few players and they just like instantly sacked from there, that would have given you like a faster sack time, um, and like just be more efficient with your sacks essentially. I try to think of it like a lot of teams would take really long to like set up sacks. I kind of think about it like McDonald's, you know? They don't give a shit about quality, but they make a lot of food,
Fat ass
right?
has to relate to food.
um so I think kind of come go with that mindset of just like whenever I'm going like sacking into last, try to do it as fast as possible, and I don't it doesn't have to be like in a perfect condition, right? Like my entire combo does not need to be pressuring, you know, my entire and not everyone needs to be buffed. Just go for it, you know? Because like I think timing and just like the rate of which you're sacking is like honestly like more important than anything. And yeah, as I said earlier, try not to like stand around and do nothing. Like you shouldn't be capping like 99% of the time unless you're the like scout, and start poking. You know, start poking left and right, and yeah, the more you can do stuff, you have to create. You're like creating chores for the enemy team to deal with, essentially. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you guys go 1 for 1, and you guys just kind of like fuck yourselves in these in this situation. Yeah, that's usually why I don't like going straight to last with an Uber. It's because like Ubers are low key like defensive sided or defender sided. Because with Ubers, like you need to be the person to push in. And Ubers are like inherently um defensive like power. Okay. You guys are like this side here? Okay. You guys are like 40 to side? Yeah, no 50 to side. I think 50 when it's 50 to side, I think it's really good to like sack here. I like this position. Oh. Yeah. You can hiding here is low key like kind of common. You can like switch it up by just hiding in this corner. And you have to like look like here.
Yeah, I tried that later and I got trolled.
Unfortunate. Okay, you get a pick. You're still disad though. I would be like careful. Like I would not be that deep fighting. The moment like you wanna be the person to like give up space, like especially if disad. Okay. Yeah, you drop a few players. You have no scout with your medic. That's scary. Okay. Seems okay though. Okay. Oh, beast. Okay, you kill the med. Yeah, you're down a soldier. You could totally still sack here unless you just want to wait for your respawn. Both are like really valid. I would say though, like if I were you guys, I would probably be like, I always try to like play off like the game state. They're down a medic. I'm just gonna keep poking their enemy team because they don't have heals, right? And that'll force them to fuck off from choke, and then boom, it's way easier for you to push in. Oh no, are they coming from like? I wasn't paying attention. Sewer maybe.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Just show. It's totally valid to like go for a sack right now. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Hell yeah. Good cleanup there. Bait them to go on the point, and then you guys just nuke them. That was perfect. As I said earlier about like the capping thing, like you guys don't like if I was again like I think it would have been way better if like everyone was actively like already pressuring like as your scout was capping. I think maybe you guys are trying to deny it. I don't know, but you guys probably wouldn't have gone the timing off regardless. Like I if you can like start pressuring like while you're capping while there's like downtime, like you're not really giving them a chance to buff up and to be healthy, right? And that can very easily snowball into like a pick or two, and then boom, now you have that point, and then now you're kind of like facing into the last already, right? I feel like yeah, constantly try to be doing stuff. Like I know you guys are like building ad right now, but you guys can still be aggressive. You know, there's no reason. There's no real reason not to be. Like the more like they're not gonna push. Like you guys know they're probably not gonna push. They have this ad. Yeah. Okay. IT. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I like this play. I like this play. Okay, get the demo. Okay, doesn't work out. It's okay. It happens. I like the play though. Okay. Yeah, they're refighting. Ooh. Yeah, it's a little ugly. It's okay. Okay, you guys are still evens here. I would not keep fighting this. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Especially since they're up players. They can very easily just have like even like like they had 3v3 and then they just had a soldier like thank you. That's why I don't like committing to those fights, even if you think you're winning them. Because you can really easily just get like nuked out of existence. Okay, you guys still have like huge ad here. You guys can totally just like sack here, but yeah.
Oh, oh.
Oh, oh my god. Oh, my beast. Okay.
Always take the 1v1.
No, don't do that, please. Please, no.
Noted.
I think I was watching IT because my roamer was calling that they were in sewer.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you get like early damage on the soldier, you can always take that 1v1, honestly.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay.
See ya.
Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, they let you guys even now. That's so goated. Okay, so it's through. Yeah, you're still sacking. Good live. Great live. Actually, I want to go back real quick. I want to double check something. Okay, yeah. Yes, you guys can close your soldiers. They're just not gonna push. So, yeah. I mean, you guys still have this ad. I would probably just be playing rollout at this point. Because there's still a chance they could just use in like they could just have like a triple bomb, like Uber, and just catch you guys. So I would just like be playing here. Okay, smart. Okay. Buff. Okay. Yeah. That was weird. Okay. But yeah. Something you guys can totally try doing. I do this with like my team all the time. Is like if you know they're just like sacking on second a bunch, like what you can do is you can just have like a soldier like passively watch IT, right? Um, and then just have this like scout play with combo to play the deny. Dude, your team is blind. Like that is a like really valid like playstyle, or like a soldier watching like just watching IT and then double scout deny soldier. Like that's super effective, especially if they're not like that aggressive in IT usually. Okay, is you in. Okay. Okay, it works out. Nice. Okay, you're up, player. Actually, no, you're not. You have out here. Yeah, you guys can just like chill here. I think maybe some like I guess kind of like a calling thing is just kind of like instead of being like trigger happy with the Uber, I would say try to like if you know you have like an advantage, like let's say like for example that fight just now, you guys were up a player, right? Like you guys could have totally just like played it a little slow and then just won the spam war, and then boom, now you could have gone mid without like using, right? And then you can take like a really fast Uber into second from there. That's totally something you can do. Or if they're gonna like fight for mid, then you're gonna force them to pop early, and then that's gonna like guarantee a way better Uber for you guys. Like I think Ubers are really good at like capitalizing off advantages, but if you can like win a fight with, if you can like get an even bigger advantage without using it, then I think maybe try going for that first and then popping Uber. You know? Okay. Soldier sacks. Let's try. I would like to see more aggression, truthfully, when you know your players are sacking, especially if you want to have something like someone like like you're combo peeking like deep sewer or something. Oh, you get shot. That's unfortunate. Or like having people deep IT, people deep sewer, people like or like your other soldier just like baiting through choke or something. Like I think more like try to send like if you can like you know be overextending. You know, that's it's a good actually it's one of the few times where overextending is just like really powerful because you're gonna draw all of the eyes onto you, and then boom, now your soldier has like at least like triple the chance to get that force off easily. Okay, you guys kill med, and then your med is just out. Nice. I like that. 4 man. Get the med. Oh, and you get another kill. Oh, and you get another kill. Oh. You're so beast.
I'm too good.
Truth nuke. Okay, you guys are evens. They're down 2 players. I would honestly just start like walking at them already. Personally. Okay, you guys. Yeah, you guys think it's so. I mean, actually, this is like I actually don't mind this. They have like spawns really soon. But yeah, like you guys can just also like pretend to push as well. Like that's something you guys can totally do. Like you notice like their player, like their demo was down. I think they're still respawning. Like yeah, you can like plan to like not push at all, but you can still peek deep because they're not gonna be like holding forwards with their demo, right? And you can just generate a lot of pressure from there. But you have to be worried. You have to be worryful about them just like collapsing on you. Okay, they called. You guys called. You guys have a lot of space here. Don't turn around, please. Okay. I like the counter aggression there. That's solid. Okay. Yeah, it's just like denying. I think maybe no. Okay, you guys are going. Yes, this is good. You guys are pushing it forward, like really fast. No, no, you're taking so long. You guys are forced. That's unfortunate. Dude, with Ubers like those, where you're just kind of committing hard, it's very like ride or die, you know. I think it's totally fine to just like fully commit there, even though you know it's not a good idea. Because backing out a lot of the times is actually like worse of an idea. Oh my pencil. Okay. Yeah, even then, yeah. I totally agree. Get that force off early. Like that's kind of like the best thing you can do there, right? Or you're also running the risk of just like being forced on really bad grounds. Okay, you guys have like low-key good ad here, and they're not building. Oh god, yeah, they're down to play right now. You guys will just totally just like bomb through and try to get a pick. Like I think you guys are like playing around Ubers too much, if that makes sense. Like you know you can notice like, oh yeah, they're down a player. We can just like push off that, you know, and just try to like snowball that. I always try to think of like advantages and sixes as like a snowball, right? But yeah. Okay, you guys don't have ad. You guys take the ad Uber. Almost get the med. Nice try. Oh no. That's upsetting. Okay. They have like insane ad right now. Okay, you guys are just gonna cap you? I like it actually. I mess with this. Dude, your roamer could do like the wall bug up here. Secret tech. Okay. Beast rocket. Oh my MG. Yeah, they're probably dead. Unfortunate. Okay. You guys have big decide, you're down a soldier. Okay, so it's just in, okay. Don't pull out your escape plan. What the flip? Okay.
Shut up, bro.
Okay, they're down a lot of. Okay, I think honestly, like, since you guys know you have like huge disad, you kind of run the risk right now of them just popping, like doing a bomb and walk with the Uber. Like, I think what do you guys think you guys should do in kind of like this situation? They're coming in with like huge ad, and you got to pick, right? What do you guys think you guys should like maybe do here? Right. Okay.
We're not
Right.
quite in position. Maybe this is my soldier mindset, but I would send a non-committal bomb, maybe, or just get out.
Okay. So okay. I would say honestly, just like get like a soldier or two here, and then just like sack 2 players here, because my kind of rule of thumb is that like if they have like more than 50 ad and they're like capping mid, they're like capping a point, they're probably gonna like try to use that Uber ad into the next point, right? And so here they're about 60 ad, they're about to start capping. I would honestly just like since they're gonna like probably like run over second with that ad, and we kind of have to just get out there, I would honestly say just like get your soldier, sack, and then just leave. Right? Go to last, go to second, and then from there you could play like your ad. Because I think they're kind of expecting a bomb, I would say. And so if you don't really like if it's a kind of like a non-committal bomb, I think you're not really like gonna be doing anything to be honest. Um,
Mm.
so I would say just kind of like you just kind of want a full commit for the med here, or alternatively, also think you can totally just like do a double spam, but you guys are like a little too forward to do a double spam. Like I think you guys should need to play like back here, and just like spam the shit out of combo and just stall them for as long as possible with double spam, and then you guys can like, and then they get like, and then like when they start like aggressing, then you guys can like back up, right? Like that's something you guys can totally do as well. Okay. 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 Oh. Oh, go crazy. Okay, you guys get 2 picks here. And they're still not capping. Like I think remember like they still have like okay, you guys get 3. This is actually insane. You guys can totally just like try to get the force out or just like spam the fuck out of them. Yeah. Yeah, okay, nice. You guys are in choke. I probably would have been in choke a little earlier, but I like the idea. No, he's super catchable. Hell yeah. Yeah, like when you're pushing into a point like that, you guys do not all need to be standing in point. Yeah. Okay, guys use in. Okay, just getting the Uber out. Oh, that's how it's oh my beef. Oh my god, and you lose. What the fuck? Okay, hell yeah. Okay, you guys are pushing less silly. See, you guys know how to leave the cap for your flank shot. Come on, guys, you should do it. Okay, nice, solid. Yeah, I think definitely like I definitely see like like a mind. At least for me, I definitely see like a different mindset. At least like when it comes to you guys, of just trying to like pop Uber as much as possible, which I totally get. But like again, I kind of I think like a better way to go about that kind of stuff is to do a little more like what is that? What? Okay, why did it end? What the fuck? Gulp. Wait, did it just stop?
Oh yeah, we win limbs there.
Oh, okay, okay. I was so confused. Okay. I hope my game doesn't crash. Yeah, right. So yeah, as I said, like I think right now, definitely like try to come at like player around player advantage, and like health advantage, that and like high advantage, like any advantage you can get. Try to like approach it with like um with kind of like a snowballing mindset, right? Where it's like, oh, we have their down out player, let's pop, right? I would say try to be more like, oh, they're down out player, let's see if we can like push on this ad. Like maybe not use, but like let's try to find another pick. Let's try to find another like way through, and then we can maybe get another pick. We can get a force out, something like that, right? Ubers are really powerful when I think Ubers are really powerful. I mean, obviously, duh. But I think they're especially powerful when the other team doesn't have it, and I think you guys want to try to like prioritize like getting a better Uber than them, and like not just having the Uber as a means to just like get rid of it, you know? Because a lot of times you're just like popping in just to make the enemy team pop. At least for me, that's kind of what it seems like. Um, and it should kind of be like used as like a force of like intimidation, right? Like let's say okay, we just killed a player, right? We're evens. We both have Uber. We're down a player, right? And they have like a soldier respawning or something. I would instantly call my team. Let's start pressuring second. You know, I want to try to like snowball off this one pick, right? And then maybe my combo's like in through choke or something. And my play's like, oh, I can get through like lower IT, and then boom, from there we found a way to snowball like the one player down and then into like a really strong sack to maybe get the force, right? Maybe get a demo, something like that, right? Like I really I think that's like one thing I should definitely like benefit from is just instead of calling like let's just like use in um we have I like we have positional advantage, something like that, right? Or you just want to get this Uber rid of. I think I should just try to like spot again, like find advantages, find the opportunities to make that Uber even better, before you pop it. Because like Ubers are really good at like capitalizing on advantages, and the larger you can make that advantage before you pop it, um, like is what makes that Uber like like so much more powerful. It's not the Uber itself; it's like what you do before the Uber, um, that can make it like a game-winning tool, right? Um, So, and okay, this is just like a map specific thing. Um, you guys should like. I think is in my when you guys are sacking, especially. I mean, this applies to all of sixes, but specifically for um process when you're sacking, I would say try to always have like other like try to change up where you're sacking from, and always like try to actually like overextend when you're pressuring, because that's like really what you want to do. Like let's say I'm the demo in this situation, I want to be like here, kind of. I want to be like I want to be like kind of like baiting the scout to just hold W at me, right? I'm being like super aggressive, but I also want to be in a position where I know my team can save my ass, right? But like you can afford to be super aggressive just so that you can get a little bit more damage in, just so you can draw eyes, and then your soldier can like bomb through for a sack. But I would also say like don't be afraid to try to send like fakes in as well. Like a play that my team likes to do is like sending like a pocket soldier. Oh, I messed up. Hold on, team. Like, you can send like a pocket soldier and then fake it, and then I don't know, like your other soldier can just go in like this, right, to just draw eyes off the other soldier, or something like soldier through choke, and then the soldier who's actually sacking is gonna come through lower IT, and then bomb across, right? Um, and yeah, don't always try to be doing something, if you're not capping or your team's capping, right? Always try to like be like, what kind of advantage can we get? And if there's no advantage, try to create one. Start poking, right? Don't waste time, you know. Um, especially especially if you have something time sensitive, like a spawner, right? Like someone's respawning on the enemy team, you have ad, something like that, right? Just try not to waste time, basically. Another thing is, yeah, like with sacks, especially with last, just send as many as possible. Um, like, and the same thing with like pressuring. Like your team like needs to like kind of pressure hard and like bait people to shoot at your players, and then your soldier goes in. Like that kind of like idea still applies to process. Um, Something as well as like people like to play super passively on this last. I'm sure you guys like know, like some people will just like not contest you at all at the doorways, and when that happens, like just feel free to just like put your combo through a door and just not use, like, just be super aggressive. Like you can have like a scout start like a fuck it, you have a scout start touching the point, and then from there you can like draw eyes, draw aggro, and then your sack will be like so much more effective, right? Even if you get like a really good captain, you can even like just like straight up pop off that just by them giving you like a bunch of free space. Um, yeah, that should be mostly it for process. I was also thinking about doing like a bagel review if you guys want that. Oh, okay.
I would like it because I haven't played Pocket on Bagel before, or a Cough map before.
Okay, my game's probably gonna crash. If I switch maps and demos too much, my game will just like shoot itself. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Do you guys know the callouts and stuff already for this map, or
Yeah, I do. I think.
okay? Um, yeah. Okay. There's a few really important concepts. Okay, I'm gonna assume you guys kind of already know like the basic ideas on this map, like shoving houses, right? Breaking out of forwards.
Mhm.
You can tell me if you guys don't know any of that stuff. It's totally fine. But I think there's a few important concepts that I want to like cover. One is when you're breaking out of forwards. When you're breaking out of forwards, I always like to have like basically everyone in my team at one doorway, and then just one person, usually the flank scout, is best to just watch the other one. You don't have to push out the other one; just watch it. Right? For example, if I'm on my team to push out big door, I'm gonna actually have like my entire team there, except for my flank scout who's gonna watch like from here, right, or from here, and just making sure they're not flanking us, because like having both soldiers is so strong, right? Like let's say I'm gonna push out of big door. I usually like to call my team to come through here because they can't spot us. They can spot us if we're coming from here, but they can't really spot us if we're coming from the middle here. My soldier's like, okay, I'm gonna go through here, clear that, jumping through, right? And from here, right, having another soldier just ready to just instantly sack on whoever's if someone's like doing it like trying to like roleplay as a fucking piranha on that soldier, right? Just instantly like nuking that player, and that can like really easily guarantee a pick, or it can generate another opportunity, right? If my soldier's like, okay, they landed here, and like they're trying to like fight that soldier, boom, I can instantly just sack on the demo, and then my team can just bust forward and just instantly like annihilate that demo, or maybe like a scout playing up here, right? And this is just a smaller thing. But like if you're a soldier and you want to jump through here, something that's really good as well is just to get into this house so that they have to like commit all the way to get you, and then your team can just really easily trade you from there. Um, yeah, don't be afraid of like trading for the demo or like trading for players when you're breaking out of forwards. Um, Remember that if they have the point, trades are actually like instantly better for you. Even if you lose 3 players and just get 1 player, you're still gonna be up a player when you push back in, right? When all your players respawn. Okay. Um, Second concept, I when you want to get point control, send shoves. It can honestly be either left or right. Left, I would say don't do it all the time, but it can work really well, especially if they're not expecting it. Um, because what happens when you put like let's say this is a mid fight, or the start of the round. I just like to call it mid fight because it makes sense in my head. My pocket soldier's like standing here, spamming, and then my flank is fully buffed, ready to just get through. Um, why I really like doing a flank shove is basically like you can have having both soldiers spam this kind of point, this area, right? If you have like a soldier spamming behind this point, just not really letting anyone cap, and then you have another soldier just playing over here, spamming the fuck out of like their back lines, and then your combo walks forward, boom. It's so easy to get the point from there, right? Especially because now they have to send people to deal with your flank, who is just like denying their combo from literally doing anything, right? Um, and then when you have point, I would say don't shove at all. Actually, I really don't like shoving when you have the point because, as I said earlier, right, trades are inherently better for the team who doesn't have the point. They're better for the attackers, right? So if you want to shove house, sure, you can get like 2 picks and then like your soldier dies or something. but then they're just gonna like be up a player like when their players respawn, and then boom, now they can like really easily get capped, right? Especially especially with like with like without Ubers, it's really easily like it's very easy for them to just like we're up a player and we're gonna shove your house and there's nothing you can do about it, right? Or shove this left house because now your combo is gonna be weakened and you need to have a player watching both houses. Um, yeah. Okay. And then I think the other big thing is honestly like just feel free to go behind if you're a soldier um in your exchange and they're like your team exchanging if you're healthy, right? I usually recommend just like roamer doing this, but it's totally fine if like the pocket soldiers are already healthy and just ready. But like if you like I recommend like here's the best spot, you can just go behind like this, right? And then what is the enemy team gonna do? Huh? Chase you? Okay, well your combo's just gonna push forward, right? And then you could go like all the way behind, and your combo's like, okay, we're pushing back in, and then you can just spawn from here, and then boom, nuke the shit out of their combo, right? Yeah, you're gonna die. So what? Your team wins the whole fight, and then now you have like uber ad, right? Don't be afraid to just like go all the way behind and draw eyes, because when you do that, it forces the enemy team to give up their position and chase you, or they have to send like two people to like chase you, and boom, now your combo can win a 5v4, or they're gonna be like pressured to go forward, which is bad for them because inevitably they're just gonna start trading, and then when they start trading, well, since you're the attackers, usually, um, it's just worse for them, right? Or no, since you're the attackers usually, if you want to exchange, even if you're not, even if you already have the point and you're going behind, it's still really good. Like remember, you're still running down the clock if you do this, and you can force like a really good like post fight for your team. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, one last thing. You can break out of forwards on the left side really easily. It does require like a decent amount of coordination though. Get both of your shoulders buffed left side. Just have like your flank scout watch big door. Um, one soldier will try to do this. Go to this house. And it's fine if you can't. It happens. You're gonna die probably, but that's okay. And then your other soldier follows in behind like this, high bomb, and then your team just walks forward. Um, it's really good. Draws eyes away. Even if you get like body blocked by someone, um, you instantly deal 100 damage. Your team is right there to clean it up, right? You trade, so what? That's bad. That's fine because you're attacking. You're breaking out the forwards, right? That's gonna be better for you. And then you can really easily just like your combo can really easily like destroy everyone in concrete. And then like you can definitely also just send like someone through main here as like a flank.
Hi, nonagon.
Hello.
I feel
Okay.
bad about that demo.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
That shit will not happen again.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want me to touch upon?
The only
Or-
thing that I have a question on,
Yeah.
when we're holding second on, or like when we're holding second, getting ready to walk into their last on process,
Mhm.
like where should roamer be?
Good question. It definitely depends. Like, let's say I know their guns are like left side, their gun, or honestly, just like I know where their gun is. Something I like usually what my team will do is we're gonna send both soldiers like 5, and then you can from there you can like spam gun really easily.
Okay.
But you can also like send your soldier like 2, um, to also like spot for things, right? But yeah, I usually do like double soldier spam for like guns, and then just trying to like either go with my flank or trail behind my team as a roamer.
Okay.
Yeah, or I'm just stacking. Honestly, like I'm really just pressuring with my team, or I'm stacking, and that definitely depends like where your combo is originally. So like yeah, it depends kind of heavily on where your combo is calling to go.
Mhm.
Right, if you're playing to sack, right, it might be better for you to go opposite of your combo. If you're playing to like pressure gun, right, try to get in maybe, then it might be better to kind of be closer to your combo there.
If you win
Um,
a fight
to-
on second and you're up players, like just go where your combo isn't, TBH.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to kill a gun in that scenario. It's gonna be like
Oh
level
yeah,
1.
yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Another thing. Oh, last thing. I forgot to mention this. If you shove their
Guys,
house, if you shove their house, and then they counter shove by shoving your house again, um, if you're a soldier, you can literally just like bomb across, and then go behind them.
yeah. Wait, who's roamer today? I haven't been paying attention.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be roamer.
Beast. Wait, Nonagon, did you tell them to do a right house shove or a left house shove on mids when the point opens?
Um, I just said right house.
That's beasts. Okay.
You can. I think left house can work.
I think left house is kind of weird because it's their space. They get there first.
Yeah.
No, it's the other way around. It's your space. You get there first, so you don't need to shove it.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it's definitely a good thing if you want to like I think
Also-
shoving left house is good if like they're expecting you to shove right house already, and they're not ready to like deal with the left house shove because they're gonna have
Also,
like
your soldier gets the
this-
spam angle on left house, so he doesn't really need to walk forward. Did
Mm.
you show them the spam beasts? Yeah, that shit is so good. So, yeah.
My process roll is so scuffed.
Oh yeah, what was the verdict on the process game, Nonagon? Like, do I
it's pretty good.
like
I would say like
what?
it was
That
okay.
process was pretty. No, it wasn't. Yo,
I
is
think
that the one where Scoville air shot me?
maybe I don't know.
I was ready to like
I
jump
was
off
a
a
video
parking
there,
garage.
no, I think it was fine. Like I liked some of the ideas. That I definitely think the biggest thing with process was like you guys are just like standing still a lot, and like playing around Ubers too heavily. Um, specifically with so yeah, I'll explain both. Like I think you guys should like with I think like with Ubers, you guys want to kind of you guys are playing very like a let's just use Uber. The moment you see like a situation where it'd be like decent for an Uber, um, or you have like a small advantage, like let's say like they're weak or they're down a player, right? You guys just want to instantly pop Uber there. But I would what I was saying was I actually think it's way better if you guys try to like come at Ubers with like a snowballing mindset, right? Where you kind of have like instead of just like popping when you see an opportunity to, instead of what you want to do during a situation like that is to just like try to snowball your small advantage into more picks, right? Let's say you guys are like fighting mid, or like let's say you guys are fighting second, right? You guys okay, we're up a player. Instead of like just like try to pop there and try to like get a better Uber, I was saying try to like create a situation where you can get like another pick, right? Or take the space for free without popping, or try to get them to force, right? And from there, like it's way more like in your control to kind of like to like put yourself in a better situation, and like especially like on seconds, like if you can manage to like instead of popping Uber, let's say you get another pick, right? And you're forcing them to just leave. That can be way better because then you can snowball like a player or two down and they're not ready. They don't have a gun yet. They don't have heavy. And you can just snowball that into like a fast last like pop, right?
Yeah. So just like fight things dry even when we have a charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
That and just kind of like know it, like instead of like being like okay let's just pop, like thinking about like let's just use Uber, right? Just trying to think of how can we make this Uber even better, right? Like it's I've explained already, but yeah, like instead of
I get it. Like say we have and they're at like 50% on second. Like we're on mid and we have and they're on 50% on second.
right.
Do we want to like fight them immediately to avoid trickling ad, or could we still like send a sack in that case?
Wait, you guys have like full Uber, right? or like
Yeah, yeah,
you just
yeah.
have, and they have 50. I like
Mhm,
at that point, like I would just start slowly pushing in, like
mhm.
instead of trying to like
They're all
pop in
here, by the
cash
way.
instantly, just try to start just try to
Like
start like
pressuring.
pressuring in, right? Trying to like
Yeah,
try not to use, and then getting through. Because like a lot of
yeah.
times, if you can like
I feel like
cruise through fast enough,
we're
um,
weird about pressure. I feel like we need to
yeah,
lock in a little bit.
yeah,
I mean,
Like I
at least
feel
when
like
I
our
was
flank.
playing, at least
Yeah,
when I was playing demo, it felt like I couldn't walk in as far as I wanted to walk in because it felt like a scout was just literally just gonna walk at me for frame.
yeah,
yeah. I mean that's what playing demo is, honestly. Like
Yeah,
as
but you
demo,
do need to be
you're
able to
you're
deny that
you're a
scout.
mortar. Yeah.
yeah. And then I was talking about like also like for the roamer, like just bombing behind on bagel.